Good morning, everyone. Everybody can please be seated. Quite a news day here in our nation's capital. First of all, I want to talk about the Supreme Court's ruling on affirmative action. I know we're here to talk about unemployment and reforming that program, but I do want to touch base on affirmative action. I strongly endorse this action. I believe that race should not be used as one of the factors on whether you get into a college or university. I think it should be based truly upon academic standing. There are many people in our nation who work extremely hard to get into colleges, and I just don't believe that race should be one of the deciding factors on whether you do get into a college, university. I do agree with the court's opinion this morning on that. But this morning I am here to talk about revamping our nation's unemployment program. It is an honor to have members of the cabinet here this morning, as well as the Secretary of Labor in attendance. Today, I want to speak about our nation's unemployment system. When we first started this journey, just about 3 years ago, our nation was in the midst of a once-in-a-lifetime pandemic. Unemployment was near 15%. People were still were at home, locked in, afraid to go out, and for good reason. For good reason, we had a pandemic, once-in-a-lifetime pandemic that was raging through our nation, through our country, and we wanted to stay safe. Once the vaccines were in place and life resumed, there was still a small group that continued to receive unemployment benefits when they were capable of returning to the workplace. This cost our nation millions in unnecessary benefits. This morning, I'm outlining a plan that I feel will reduce the unnecessary cost of unemployment benefits while at the same time returning people to the workforce. In the next coming up budget in 2025, there will be a proposal, at least for my administration there will be, of an enhanced unemployment program with stricter requirements, more stricter requirements than the current program. Among the highlights of the program are the requirement that those who are on unemployment and are receiving benefits have a minimum of 5 job interviews a week and proof of that interview before benefits are paid out. You know, when the pandemic first started, and I'll say this, I was unemployed, as countless millions of people throughout this country were. And yes, it was nice to have that unemployment benefit as you're trying to get your feet back on the ground, trying to figure out what you're doing. But it became a crutch, and it became a new lifestyle. You know, I've said this countless times that I used to dread every Thursday morning when the unemployment numbers were released. And sometimes I still dread that, but and I look at those numbers and I was like, you know, I'm one of those people. I'm one of those people. And unemployment is a good thing for us to have. There are events in our life that happen, and unemployment insurance is good to have, but it was never designed and is never intended to be an income source. You know, and I'll never forget this, even though Andrea does say that she doesn't remember telling me this, but on one of the outsourcing jobs that my job got outsourced on, I recall her telling me, you know, your new job is to look for a job. And that should be the mindset of everybody who's on unemployment. Your new job should be looking for a job. I mean, there are 10.2, around 10.2, 9.5 million jobs available in this country. There are jobs available for everyone. You go through my home city in DeSoto, in Texas, and you see help wanted signs everywhere. You can get a job. And so this plan will put you back to work. You know, the greatest thing a man and woman can receive is a paycheck for one's work, not waiting for that government handout. This program will also, like I mentioned, reduce the cost for the federal government as we look at reducing the budget and the size of government. My friends, when we started this journey, I set a goal of 3% unemployment rate. Now, 3 years later, we're almost there. We're almost there. I strongly believe that this revamping of our unemployment system will work and lead to a better economic situation, not only personally for every American, but for our nation as well. May God bless you. May God bless our troops. And may God bless the United States of America. Thank you all very much. Thank you.